There is JohnBerry555 and welcome to my 10-part miniseries where I'm going to be reviewing the HBO miniseries Band of Brothers, which was created by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks. So a quick overview real quick. The Band of Brothers follows E Company or EZ Company of the 505th, I believe, Parachute Infantry Division of the 101st Airborne. Not 505th, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne Division. Have some notes here so that way so I can check this stuff up, make sure I got everything correct. But yeah, it follows their adventures from basically their training all the way to being sent home. So we're going to start off with part 1, episode Kira Hay, and we're going to end up with part 10 points. So expect that this is going to be one episode a week, so this is going to be a 10-week long miniseries for me. And today I'm going to be talking about part 6, Battalion. So this is essentially EZ Company doing the Battle of the Bulge, and they're specifically helping to defend the town of Battalion. They're cut off from supplies, it's cold, they're not in the best situation. And this is showing them struggling. They're lacking supplies. We actually get to follow the medic of EZ Company. So Eugene Rowe, who's nicknamed Doc. Medic Doc. That makes sense. That's his nickname. He's helping soldiers. He's scrounging for medical supplies, and he actually befriends a nurse, a Belgian nurse that's helping to take care. And the ends with her being killed during a bombing. Well, essentially the hospital, which is actually with the church in Bastogne, is hit, and she unfortunately doesn't make it. And one thing we know about Doc is Eugene, that he's from Louisiana. He's a Cajun, so he knows French decent. He knows French, Cajun French, but that means he does know some French, which gives us a big insight into his character and allows him to communicate pretty effectively with the local Belgians, many of who, especially because they're in Wallonia and Flanders, speak French. But yeah. And we also get, EZ Company surrounded, but so is everyone else in Bastogne, and surrender. This is actually when a U.S. Army General, I forget his name off the top of my head, but when asked for surrender, gives the reply, nuts. Which supposedly was very difficult for the Germans to translate it into German, which makes sense. I guess the easiest translation would be no, but I'm trying to, again, don't have a strong grasp of the German language, but yeah, it would make sense. In American English especially, when we say nuts, we mean, essentially, it's a more polite way of swearing without swearing. It's that kind of stuff. But yeah, so this episode is really about Eugene. Shows we see more insight into Captain Winters. At this point, if he's out there with the men, freezing, basically, and I'm going to part my language, but it's true. He's freezing his ass off with them. They're in tough situations, but this is showing more of them bonding, how they're a band of brothers, living through the same experiences. But this one is probably more than others, showing us, we hadn't explored yet. We've seen people talk to him, but we're really exploring Eugene's character, showing how he's there not to fight, but to basically help his brothers, help his comrades in arms. He's there to make sure they survive. He's scrounging for medical supplies. Generally, what it is that sounds like is, as I understand it, is every American soldier was issued with a small emergency medical kit. So it had, I think, a dose of morphine and a bandage. Pretty much that was it, just so that way, while they're waiting for the medic to come, they can maybe get a band-aid or get some morphine so they can deal with the pain. But they're so strapped for supplies, Eugene is basically begging them to give me what you have, so I have it, so that in case something happens, I have these supplies. There's even situations where one soldier is like, don't give me any, Doc, save what you have for somebody else. And that's just showing how desperate it was. Now, at the end, I believe it does show that with the U.S. Army Air Force airdropping supplies in for them, and that did happen. It was actually quite successful, but the first drop, I believe, only gave enough supplies for one day, and this was a huge operation. I believe it was over 20 planes, maybe even up to 50 planes involved, yet it was only a day's worth of supplies. So until reinforcements could get in, punch through the German lines and right in the front, so that way they had road access. Easy Company and a bunch of other companies and divisions of regiments were entirely cut off from reinforcements. Probably the closest, not fully encircled, but pretty much encircled, lacking supply. And we see with Eugene scavenging, we see him scavenging from fellow soldiers, scavenging from dead Germans, and also when he goes to incoming one injured soldier to Bastogne, where they have a field hospital set up inside church, in the church there. He's scavenging for supplies there, asking, what do you have that you can spare? I need stuff. And that's when he meets that Belgian nurse and befriends. And it's quite nice to see, that humanity there, that these are human characters, that they're struggling, but also that they are capable of making friends, bonding over something as simple as being able to speak to each other as when they may not have expected to have been. And that is so lovely to see in the heart of this episode. So I would like to say thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of Bastogne? I would love to hear from you. Also, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, about you know the drill. Check out the links down below. So again, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. Have a good one.